Happy Sunday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, with another doll review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. At first, I thought of making this a twofer, okay? A twofer meaning that I was going to review both of these dolls during the same video. But and the reason why I was going to do it a twofer is because at the store where I purchased them, they were running a one-day special, $7.99 BOGO, buy one get one free. So for $7.99 plus tax, I got these two cuties. Okay, but I'm not gonna make the twofer. I'm gonna review this doll separately. So ta-ta for now with her. Now, back to this little gentleman. Believe it or not, as mouthy as I am on my videos, I censor myself a lot. Trust me, there's a lot of things that I wish I could publicly express, but I can't because if I did, there may be repercussions or I could be grossly misunderstood. So again, I don't have fancy software equipment or the time to do extensive editing on my humble little videos, but I do watch them before I upload them. And the reason why I do that is to sort of like catch myself, censor myself, and make sure I don't get too mouthy. Okay, because I realize I'm very critical of most of today's Barbies. Okay, I realize I'm very, very critical. But I don't feel bad. I certainly don't feel bad about how critical I am because I'm not the only one. Okay, several other YouTubers who make doll content reviews, as I do, are also quite mouthy. Okay, and they also tell it like a TI is. And I'm not gonna call him out by name, but you know who you are. And I love you for it. Thank you. You guys, the mouthier ones, really inspire me to express myself to a certain extent. And really, just, yank Mattel's ears for a minute. Okay? And I mean that metaphorically speaking, okay? I am not inciting violence on any Mattel employee to have actually their ears yanked. So please, please do not take my hyperbolic expressions for face value. Okay, when I say I'm yanking Mattel's ears, I mean that metaphorically. Okay? So please, don't go anybody storming into Mattel's office and yank on one of the Mattel's employees' ears and say, well, Donnie on the internet said they deserve to have their ears yanked. No, I did not say that. But like I said, I'm yanking their ears metaphorically with my doll review, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Semantics. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Okay. And, but anyways, on to this very handsome little gentleman. I got him, again, for the same frivolous reason I get every doll. Okay. Because of its looks. One of the little pet peeves and that really bothers me and a lot of other, doll collectors is how Mattel, has gotten so cheap to where all Barbies are Barbies, regardless of their ethnicity, physicality. They're all Barbies. Every female doll is a Barbie. Conversely, every male doll is a Ken. But Mattel's gotten so lazy that even the boy dolls, they're not even Ken anymore. They're still Barbie. Even the boy dolls. Come on, Mattel. This is lazy. Y'all are too darn lazy or cheap. Okay? Even the boy doll is a Barbie? Hello? If you've gone with the generic term of calling every female doll Barbie, okay, then wouldn't it make sense to call every male doll Ken? No. Y'all don't even do that. Come on, Mattel. I mean, I know you're cutting corners and you try to economize because, again, your business is that a business. So I get that, but please, at least have the decency of let Ken be Ken. This is not a Barbie doll. This is a Ken doll. But anyways, on to the review. This ethnically ambiguous little gentleman is, again, he doesn't have a name, but he does have a number. He is 184. Okay. I actually like these pouches. They don't bother me none. I think they're cute. They're practical. They're easy access. But they're also easy to tamper with. But then again, these dolls come with nothing, so there's nothing to tamper with other than stealing their shoes. Because he's got no accessories, nothing. Now, I'm gonna get onto my mouthier segment of the video. This Ken is, again, I love the fact that he's very ethnically ambiguous. He could be Caucasian, he could be Asian. His eyes are a little slanted, but they're blue. Let me see. They're blue, I believe they're blue, or like light brown. I can't quite tell. My eyes are not what they used to. His skin complexion is very fair, but not quite white. Okay, not of a pinkish hue. So he could be Latino or Italian. Again, his ethnic ambiguity, I dig it. It says 2020, this head mold. Again, he's very, very handsome, okay? The bone structure is very, very beautiful. I just wish Brother Man would smile. Now, that's another pet peeve I've had about a lot. And pretty much every Ken doll that's come out in the last 5 years, they all have these very, stern look on their faces. Why can't Ken smile anymore? That bothers me because Ken's toothy smile, is very inviting. But all the Kens, they're like, okay, I'm here, whatever. So, anyways, I like the outfit. I like the Hawaiian shirt and the orange pants. That they're a little bit, almost Capri style. It's like he's ready for the floods. His pants are not gonna get wet. Okay, so and of course, being a male, he's got big flat feet, which I like. I dig that. I like that stuff. So he can stand and does not need a posing stand. Okay, I really dig the outfit. But comparing apples to apples. Okay, sit down, mister. I'm gonna name him. I'm gonna give him a name. Ike. I'm gonna call him Ike. Okay, Mr. Ike. Now, comparing apples to apples, as you all know, I'm very enamored with dolls of yesteryear, particularly the Superstar era. Now, again, look at this punum. Oh, this face. Not only is he impossibly handsome, but that toothy smile of this sensational Malibu Ken is inviting. His face is very masculine, but also very handsome. Okay, and I know this hairstyle, was much more popular back in the 70s. So, but it's just parted, on the side, and again, nothing out of this world. But when we speak of proportions, and again, comparing apples to apples, okay, I don't know why. Look at these bodies. Okay, for Ken to be as handsome as he was, it didn't really take much. Okay, the Kens from the 70s and the 80s and even the 90s, they had a good build. Okay, a nice large chest. Okay, good proportion arms, and to be a Ken doll didn't take much. Basically just don't have an obesity problem as I do. Okay, but now Ken has gone anorexic. Okay, doll nudity warning. I mean, really, this. Let me take off the shoes. I'm very critical of the bodies of Barbies and Kens because again, I don't like what they're doing, lately. But when you see, okay, the problem is again these styles of bodies. Okay, again, comparing apples to apples. His proportions, have gotten like so much more chiseled, and his shoulders look, they are narrower than the 70s Ken. Okay, and also the pose of the arms. Okay, they seem it's a doll, of course, but the way this pose of the arms is like he's been carrying heavy luggage and his arm remains stiff. They look stiff. Okay, these arms, they're a little more relaxed pose. Okay, the built-in underwear, okay, I can live with that. It doesn't bother me. That's fine. Now this Ken doesn't have a penis or testicles, but he has a bulge. Again, which is fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me none. And he doesn't have a sculpted underwear. But this Ken, look, his legs bend. Look. Now, a lot of people love dolls with articulation. Okay. And again, I like articulation too. I just don't like to see the exposed joints. Now, brother man over here, no, he cannot bend his legs. He cannot. Okay. Again, his hands are now smaller. Look at the proportions of the 70s Ken's hands. Now they are smaller and daintier. Much smaller hands. Oddly enough, the feet seem, well, bigger. Yeah. Look, today's Ken's has a, slightly, oh yeah, I would say bigger feet. Bigger feet. Which I appreciate because the bigger the feet, the easier it is for the doll to stand, and not topple over. So, okay, Mattel, you gave Ken bigger feet. Good. Because big feet is a masculine trait. And again, his torso is quite chiseled. I don't like the arms. Look how much narrower his hips are. Okay. Not that Ken has such a big old booty to begin with, but look, he had more defined gluteus. Now, this one has a really flat butt. And again, this body, it's again just more practical, better, more appealing to me, and I know a lot of people, So when or why someone decided that Ken should go anorexic, or like he hit the gym a little too much, it's like whatever. So that pretty much wraps it up. Again, I thank you all, okay, for watching. Oh, and here's something else that really peeves me. These Kens have a type of head joint that you can't really switch bodies with Kens from yesteryear. This type of Ken head joint to the neck, was wonderful because you could swap bodies and heads of Kens from the 70s throughout the 80s, well into the 90s, even the 2000s. Okay, so you could rebody your Ken if you didn't like the body, but brother man over here, he has to stay with this body. I cannot rebody him. I wish I could, but whatever. Anyhow, I believe I have taken enough of your time, my friends. Thank you all so much. Pardon my baby brother, he's a little rowdy. Thank you all for watching, for your comments. And again, my my subscribers numbers are growing, and I appreciate it. Okay, I'll leave you all for now. Again, thank you all for watching. Ta-ta for now.